I'm on that right now. So, guys, I'm out here drinking a shake on the truck. I'm sorry we had technical difficulties, but I'm back. So, right now, I got the strawberries, the blueberries, the mixed greens, the protein, and a tablespoon of almond butter, water, mixed down. Got that? You know what I'm saying? This is going to give me, this is a meal in itself, okay? Now, I should have probably did this meal maybe first, but it doesn't matter what order you do your meals. You eat them and get them all going. Now, being on the truck, I love when I can just grab my shake and just blend it down. You know what I'm saying? These little blenders come in so handy. People don't realize how handy these blenders come in. And you know what I'm saying? Being that, you know, I live by this healthy code. Like, I really do live it. Like, if you ever see me out at a restaurant, I still order, like, I'll order salmon. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I won't put no salt seasonings. Don't cook mine with no oil. Matter of fact, get it away from the grill where there's oils and fats. You know, I'm very particular about how I do things. But right now, this shake right now, yes, I got you. I got a couple. I actually have like over 32 recipes for shakes. 32 recipes for shakes. So that's really good. Come on, fool. This is my third. I'm going to come back on here and make a salad. But the shake is really good. So whenever you guys get a chance, tap in with me while I'm making a shake the whole way. Sorry for last time. This one tastes really, really good because I use vanilla protein. Vanilla protein works with anything. Chocolate protein, not so much. But vanilla protein works with any kind of fruit you put in there. It just goes. So it just depends on what type, what's your base, what's your protein. And like the protein that I use, I promise you it goes with every shake that I make. I haven't been disappointed yet. And then if I switch it up and I do decide to use chocolate, I have like maybe like 5 recipes for shakes that I like with chocolate, but those are like just basic stuff. So I'll use like fruit and nuts and berries in the chocolate. Oh yeah. So I'll use like fruit, berries, and nuts for the chocolate and stuff like that. But other than that, you know what I mean? Chocolate, it has a distinctive taste already. So, you know, pretty much, you know, drinking a shake is like having a meal. But I don't recommend you have multiple shakes in a day. Like, now you shouldn't just be drinking shakes all day. You know what I mean? You shouldn't just be drinking shake all day. It don't work like that. You have to have solid foods incorporated with shakes, incorporated with a solid workout routine, incorporated with a full meal plan in order to continue on the muscle and gain muscle, burn fat, and do your thing. It just depends on what your goals are. I have shakes for all types. Say you need a meal replacement, I got shakes for you there. Say you're trying to gain weight, I got shakes for you there. Say you want a breakfast shake, I got a breakfast shake for you. I got a lunch shake for shakes throughout my trips because I eat at different times. But if I'm ever late, oh, to burn fat and lose weight in your stomach, cardio, cardio, cardio. Always cardio. Like, people don't want to do it, but cardio is what it is. Like, right now, you're gonna witness firsthand me lose a lot of body fat over the next 6 weeks. I'm gonna burn so much body fat, and it's gonna be crazy. You're gonna be like, dang, you're serious, because I'm gonna be doing cardio twice a day. So you'll see me, and I got a bet. I got $1,000 bet. You guys mark this. I got $1,000 bet right now that my abs have to be bulging in 6 weeks. So I have 6 weeks to have abs. By 2021, that abs have to be bulging. So you're gonna see me lose a lot of weight. I'm telling you, you'll see me lose a lot of weight. And when you see me do it, you're gonna be like, "Day, are you serious? Are you freaking serious? Is this how you do it? This is it? It's simple." Yes, most definitely. I will be recording so you guys can see me along the whole way. I'm actually going to show you my before. You guys are going to get a chance to see my before body before the 6 weeks. So I've already started, but you guys will get a chance to see me tomorrow. I will do a live and I will show you my body tomorrow. Full body. I have nothing but solid muscle underneath the fat that I do have on here. My body fat percentage is dropping, it's decreasing, so it's really good. But right now, I'm worried about my body fat percentage. I'm not worried about, and I'm worried about controlling and keeping my muscle. So I have to eat on time. So I got to wake up and eat. So I'll be recording throughout the day. You can most likely catch me early morning while I'm doing cardio, right before cardio, after cardio. You guys can actually follow me through that whole session. And then you guys can follow me getting ready, getting my first meal going, which usually is just egg whites and a slice of bread. Yes, I know it sounds very tasty, but that's what you got to do. You got to make sacrifices. And I usually put two whole eggs, two whole organic eggs in my egg whites just to get the fats from the yolk. That way I won't be like just tripping out throughout the day, because you go crazy. Trust me, when you dropping body fat, you're gonna go crazy. You guys are gonna witness firsthand me getting ready to hit the stage by 2021. Because of COVID, it put a hold on it, but you will see me hit the stage 2021. I promise you will. So egg whites, very, very, very low calories. Keep you full, gives your body hungry sometimes in the middle of the night, and I don't want to drink a protein shake. I'm grabbing my egg whites and I'll just drink those raw. You know what I mean? Because that's going to give my body something to be like, okay, I just ate. You know what I mean? I'll shut up and she can sleep. Because otherwise, like sometimes I'll get like, okay, look, I want a donut. I want chocolate. I want, like, you just want stuff. Your body is like, hey, nah, I ain't finna let you sleep. Or like, I'll grab like a handful of almonds and maybe like some almond cheese, some little almond cheese pieces, and some vegetables in the middle of the night, and I'll snack on that and then drink some water and go back to sleep. Like, so yeah, egg whites, low calories. It's like 25 calories. You feel me? 25 calories. So your body is gonna eat it up. It's gonna burn it really fast. It's not gonna stay on your stomach. There's no fat. You know what I mean? So it's going to allow you to basically break yourself down. Like, be like, okay, cool, I'm burning fat throughout the day. Because that's what you want. You want your metabolism going down. You want your metabolism to be burning all day long, even while you're sitting down. Yeah, even while you're sitting down. So you want your body to just be burning. Like, while I'm sitting in the truck driving for like 6-7 hours, I want my body to be breaking down and burning fat. So I want my metabolism to be working the whole time. Like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? We ain't really got nothing in there. What's that? Eat that up in there. So it's just gonna eat the food up, but it's also gonna burn. I'm burning fat at the same time. Now I eat a lot of green veggies. I eat a whole lot of green veggies. I don't discriminate. I eat a lot of fibrous green veggies. That's what I do. And I don't like broccoli. It's very acidic. And I don't eat cauliflower. I don't, because cauliflower robs your body of its natural carbon. I don't know why people think like cauliflower is so healthy for you. It's really not. But once again, I eat a whole lot of green veggies, and I eat raw vegetables. Like, I don't like my vegetables cooked all the way, because you break down, if you cook something, you break down its natural molecules. You break down the natural nutrients in it. So like, once you cook it down, like when people like, oh, make my broccoli extra soft, your broccoli is dead. It doesn't have any nutrients in it. You're just eating broccoli. You're at that point, because it's super soft. You know what I mean? You're eating for taste, and I don't eat for taste. I just eat for fuel. So if I know that I'm about to have a long, hard workout, especially if I do legs, I usually do legs in the evening. I never do legs in the morning unless I'm about to go in there and just like, I'll scarf down a shake, or I'll eat egg whites, and I'll eat 2 slices of bread, and then I'll wait 30 minutes, and then I'll go work out. You know what I mean? But other than that, nah. And then right after, I'm eating like either salmon and a salad, salmon and green beans, salmon and something like that, just to give my body what it needs. Yeah, because you can't do that. But anyway, you want that energy. You want your body to still be burning fat at the same time. And definitely having a workout routine is like key. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people are lost when they go into the gym. They don't know what to do. They don't know what equipment to touch. They don't have a plan. They listen to somebody who's just in the gym talking. My top 5 rules: never go in the gym without a plan. Always know what you're about to work on. Always have your exercises written down, and check them off as you're going. Show how much weight, write down how much weight you use. What's the next weight you went to? That way you know how to get to the next weight. That's number 1. Number 2, don't talk to people in the gym. People love to talk in the gym. I promise you. I go in the gym and I have my headphones on. I hate when people touch me, but people like to talk to you. Like, for some reason they think like it's like just like a hangout, but it's not. I want to go in there and smack a 45-minute workout, and I want to ignore everybody. So I put my headphones on really, really loud, and I put my hood on, and I don't talk to anybody, because what happens is they steer you away from your workout. You shouldn't be in the gym. I hate when people tell me they go in the gym and they say, oh, I've been in the gym for 3 hours. I've been in the gym for 5 hours. I've been in the gym for 4 hours. Like, for what? You're overworking your body. And then, like, I hear people go in the gym for like 30 minutes and they say, oh, I did this and I just didn't want to overwork my body. You're never going to overwork your body like that. Going into the gym for 30 minutes does not overwork your body. I'm telling you right now. But going into the gym for 4 to 5 hours a day, trying to do everything and listen and talk to people, that's going to overwork your body. Okay, so you go in there with a routine. You smack your routine, 45 minutes. Then you do 35 minutes to 45 minutes of cardio. You should be out of the gym in no longer than an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes. Point blank, period. I don't care if you take a shower, you want to go sit in the sauna. You should be done working out and off the cardio equipment and within an hour and 45 minutes, max. Max. That depends on how long you do cardio. Okay? Go in the gym with the plan. That's key. Don't talk to nobody because they will steer you away. Number 3, re-rack your weights. We all want to touch the weights. We all love lifting. So re-rack your weights. Always re-rack your weights. Don't be that person that goes and gets a whole bunch of dumbbells and just leave them sitting there. I worked in the fitness industry for years, and we used to have to re-rack the weights. And yes, trust me, you get tired of doing it 20 times a day because you have adults that don't know how to re-rack their weights. So you create the culture. And guess what? Once you start to re-rack your weights and people notice you put your weights back, they'll start to create the culture and put their weights back. Stop drinking water. Do not drink water while you just working out like that. Like, no. I hate people that I see just standing around like this with their water bottle in their hand. Like, why are you going in the gym just standing there with a water bottle in your hand, and then they tell you to do something, you do it, and then you grab your water bottle again? Don't do that. Listen, you didn't earn that sip of water. You didn't earn that drink of water. You're not dehydrated. You're not going to die. I promise you, you're not. Now, listen, if you finish a workout and you finish the set and you are thirsty, you finish 4 sets of 12. And I'm talking about 4 sets of 12. I don't care if you have to drop down to a lighter weight just to finish that weight, just to finish your lift. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are things that needs to be said. You know what I mean? So, like, if you need to drop down a weight to finish that set, then you do that. Then after you finish your 4 sets of 12 or whatever you're doing, take a drink of water. Don't in the middle of your thing take a drink of water. You're not tired. You're not tired. Tell your body shut up. My rule of thumb, tell your body shut up. Once you start to tell your body to shut up, because guess what? You up here with this controls all of this. This is controlled by this up here. This tells this what to do. This don't tell you what to do. It might signal, hey, I'm hungry, or this is too heavy, but you can actually do anything you want to. Sometimes, one time I was in the gym, I was, and I caught myself picking up a 135-pound barbell with 245s on it like this, and then just put it, get it set, and I had to drop it because me and the dude looked at each other, and I looked at him. Hello, welcome, blessings to the vibes. And I looked at him, and we looking at each other, and it was just like one of those situations. It was like, dang, you're pretty strong. It was like, I don't know my strength sometimes. Okay, cool. So back to the rules. Number 1, go in there with a plan. Number 2, don't talk to people. Number 3, re-rack your weights. Number 4, this is key right here. No water until you finish your set. Okay? No water until you finish your set. Now, number 5, last but not least, number 5, stop. Listen. I hate when people do this. You go to the gym for 2 to 3, maybe 4 days, and then on that 4th day, you're doing good, and you're like, I'm just gonna go to a fast food restaurant, and I'm gonna get a burger with no bread, and that's healthy. No, it's not. And I'm just gonna eat a couple of fries. No, that's not. You're not giving your body any nutrients after you work it out, and you just took all your energy and you just ripped up your muscles, and now you're not gonna give your body any energy. Thank you. I appreciate you, Sin. Yeah, no water till you finish a set. And a set is whatever your workout is, do 4 sets of 12 and then drink some water. Don't just be standing in the gym just those girls that are cute and they go to the gym and they just want to stand there and be cute and they just hold some water. And they just hold water the whole time. It's just like a cup of water in their hand. No, don't do that. Don't do that. That's the worst thing you can do. We know you just want to sit there in the gym and just look cute. Look, always finish your sets. I don't care if you start off and you go heavy and then you feel like you can't do a last set. You go light on that last set. You got to go light on your last set. Walk out the gym and go eat the right stuff. Okay? Don't walk out the gym and go eat McDonald's or Burger King. Yeah, I'm telling you, Whenever I come out your way, I'm telling you, let's go hit the gym. We don't even gotta hit the gym. I got equipment. I got a full-fledged gym packed on the side of my truck right now. I can break down anywhere and just go work out, a full-fledged workout. I can do deadlifts. I got the Olympic bar right here. I got the 45-pound plates over there underneath the truck. I got all the weights stacked on the side over there. I have pretty much everything I need. I got a body bag. I got mitts. I got everything you need in order to get yourself going. You know what I mean? So all I'm saying is this. You got to start somewhere. Like I said, my first year trucking, I gained 220 pounds. And I did it fast. It came fast. Didn't even realize how fast I gained that weight. Until I start wanting to move around and do different things, then it was like, okay, yeah, I'm overweight. I got to drop this weight. How did I do it? I did it on this truck. How did I do it? I got off this truck and I did cardio. How did I do it? I started eating right on the truck. I started cooking instead of going to the fast food restaurants inside the truck stops. How did I do it? I started grocery shopping at Whole Foods and different places with healthier foods. Yes, the food that you put into your body does make a huge difference. It does. I don't care who tells you anything. The food you put into your body is going to give your body a whole different outcome. You want a faster outcome? You eat right completely. You stick to your diet. You stick to your meal plan, and you work out. Okay, and you make sure you do cardio. I hate people who think that you're just gonna simultaneously lose weight without any cardio. It doesn't work like that. You have to do cardio. Even if you just wake up in the morning and you do fasted cardio, that's your cardio for the day. Cool, you did it. Now you can go enjoy your day. You got energy, and guess what? When you start to work out, your body is gonna give off endorphins. Endorphins is the chemical that makes you happy. That makes you happy. Like when you work out, you're happy. Like after a workout, you feel good. Endorphins is flowing all around you. You go home to your family, you're smiling, you're cheesing, people looking at you. You're just happy all the time. It really does help. You know what I mean? Mentally, physically, emotionally. I get mad at things that don't go right. I don't get mad and take it out on people. I might yell, but guess where I'm going? I'm gonna walk in the gym and I'm gonna go throw around as much weight as possible. I get mad and I take all my frustration out on the gym. Vitamins. That's good. Good question. Vitamins. Take a multivitamin, a fish oil. This is what I take. I'll tell you what I take. I take a multivitamin and fish oil. I take elderberry syrup. I also take black seed oil every day. This is my everyday regimen. I wake up and I take this, my apple cider vinegar. Usually on the truck, I always drink a detox tea in the morning. At some point or another, first when I wake up, or like I could be an hour or two after waking up, I'm drinking a detox tea. Doesn't matter when. And that consists of dandelion root. I put ginger in there, fresh garlic. I never cook with processed salts. I don't cook with stuff like that. So everything that I have, it comes fresh off of the garlic clove. Boom. There you go. Fresh garlic. I got fresh garlic in here. I got fresh ginger in here, fresh turmeric in here. I keep everything fresh. So what I take my time. It's time consuming, but if you time yourself, you'll be okay. I hate when people say, oh, it takes too much time to, do this and do it right. So yeah. Now I eat a clove of garlic raw every morning. I get my insides going right off top. And guess what? Not only that, my blood is flowing, it's filtering through my blood, it's getting my liver right, it's getting my kidneys right. It's clean, it's a natural filtration system for the body. It really breaks down mucus in the body, and it helps you to reject mucus out of the body. Easy, point blank period. It gets it out of there. Then once it get to the other cells, to get to the other cells, am I back? Am I back? Am I back? The cells don't have full nutrients, so they're not flowing right. So that's why people have come up with heart attacks and blood clots. And when people come up with blood clots, they're like, oh, it's because you're not taking care of your body. You feel me? Like you're not hydrating your body on a regular. Drinking water is key. I drink 1 gallon to 2 gallons a day. Yes, I do. Yeah, I don't care how I do it. I drink 1 gallon to 2 gallons of water every day. You can ask anybody that knows me. They'll tell you. That girl right there gonna drink at least, what's today? She says she hot. If I say I'm hot, I'm drinking 2 gallons of water that day. If my body's, if I wake up and I'm just like, all right, I'm hot, I ain't feeling it, I'm drinking 2 gallons of water for sure. I know my body. I know when I'm hydrated. I know when I'm thirsty. I know when I'm feeling kind of sluggish. I know I gotta. It's something in there I gotta flush out. So my immune system is crazy. Like honestly, I've built it, and I know how to keep it up. So that's why I continue to stress to you guys, it's okay to eat raw veggies. It's okay to eat raw fruits all the time. It's okay because guess what? Back in the day, before they had all these little fast food restaurants and everything was grown straight out of the ground. Okay, not only that, you would walk up to a tree and just grab an apple, grab a lemon, you would grab strawberries from the patch over there. You know what I mean? Those are the things that you would do back in the days. So back in the days, you'd be out there picking in your garden and just eating fresh vegetables. You know what I mean? Baby carrots aren't real. Those are GMO. I don't care what nobody say. It's GMO. I'm gonna tell you that too. I hate when people show me that they're eating carrots. Don't show me that. Don't show me that at all. Don't show me that you're sitting there eating baby carrots because those are not real. Okay, I said it. Boom. Where do you see baby carrots at? Now, tomatoes. Eat organic tomatoes. I don't know. I can't stress to you enough what's going on with tomatoes. Like it's crazy what's going on in the world of food, but you're not thinking about it because that's the least worry on your mind. But tomatoes are GMO, genetically modified. The ones that if you're not getting organic, you're getting genetically modified. When you cut it open, I'll show you guys this. I'll actually buy a tomato and show it to you. Nah, baby carrots aren't real. They're not. Just like I told everybody earlier, cauliflower has no nutrients at all. It has none whatsoever. Okay. Baby carrots, GMO tomatoes, they don't have any nutrients for you. Now, the tomato, if you cut it in half, it should have a core. All fruit and vegetables that grow from trees and grow from vines, it should have a solid core down of it. So when you cut it, you can see where all the nutrients was going to the actual growth of it. It's like an umbilical cord. So what happens is that when you genetically modify it, it does not come out the same exact way. When you cut it open, it looks all crazy. To me, it looks deformed. And you can tell what a deformed tomato looks like versus an organic tomato. You can tell clear as day. And then you'll start to remember, oh, I'm gonna go buy yes, it's expensive to eat organic, but I eat everything organic. I'd rather take my last $20 and go eat everything organic. You know what I mean? Like and it's crazy. Like organic bananas are smaller. The genetically modified are bigger. All of them are all big because they're grown. Like, I'm gonna tell you a secret. You know those little baby halos? Them ain't real either. Wrong. Just eat real oranges. Just go get organic. Buy organic. I'm telling you. You're gonna save your life. You're gonna save yourself a whole bunch of trauma later on down the line. Because what happens is it causes problem. I don't use sugar. I don't use artificial sugars. I use agave syrup when I want to like sweeten up my coffee or sweeten up some tea. I don't drink coffee, but if I had to drink like a cup of black coffee before I worked out, I drink some coffee and I put some agave syrup in there just to sweeten it up a little bit. Or if I drink tea, I put agave syrup as well in there. So like it's just a few different things that I do. I take my time and do just to, you know what I'm saying? Like we're not going to be able to eat like super clean all the way, but I guarantee you taking your time and buying the right stuff, yes. And I will tell you this, bison is the leanest, cleanest meat, red meat that you can eat. I swear to you it is. The cleanest, leanest red meat you can eat. Because bison's body, and this is why they're going on a rampage about the bison. They really want to, like, they're extinct. Because the body of a bison, it can eat anything that's out there, and its body is not to hold no toxins, no none of that. It's going to get rid of everything. A cow, when a cow eats, it goes into the body and it stays there. So if the cow's eating the chemicals from the plants, the hormones and all that stuff, no. So I'm like 2 steps from vegetarian. I'm really like, I bounce back and forth, and I've been doing this since I was young. I've been bouncing back and forth since I want to say maybe the 6th grade. Like I'll eat meat for a while, and then I'll get tired of it. Like right now, I'm getting tired of meat. I'm getting tired of meat. So like now I'm doing like a lot of fish. I'm the pescatarian, but I'm 2 steps away. Once I hit the stage, I'm done with meat. I'm done with meat, and then yeah, I'm just gonna be on my vegan bodybuilding spree. But I really don't like to eat a lot of meat because it's really heavy on me, and the chemicals and stuff. You can't get super clean meat. So yeah, you love seafood. Yeah, seafood's fire. You know what I mean? So like, what I'll do is I'll bake my fish. I don't use salts or oils because well, fish has already have a salty taste. Now I'll buy wild caught everything. I go to Whole Foods and I will spend my extra to get wild caught fresh everything, fisherman grade. Yeah, and but it's designed to. It's designed to. Like you don't realize it, but cheese is more addictive than nicotine. The cheese is way more addictive than nicotine, and you eat it. Like if you look at it and you look at certain cheeses, it'll say a product of cheese, a product of this. It's not really cheese. So a lot of people think they're eating real cheese, but in all actuality, they're not. Real cheese is really expensive, and it takes a long time to make and to cure. You know what I mean? Uh, so a lot of people get this like, oh, you know what I'm saying? That's why they put those billboards. You know how they put those billboards up? And they want you to and they're like, hey, let's buy a cheeseburger. Oh, look at that cheeseburger. You're thinking your mind is like, cheese is good, cheese is the ish. Let me go get a cheeseburger. And then guess what? Higher. It's designed to do that. Is the food supposed to make you sluggish? They want you to be sleepy. Like they tell you you're supposed to get up and eat a big breakfast. You're not supposed to get up and eat a big breakfast. Enough to get some fuel in your body and to kick your metabolism off. You don't even got to eat really. Like sometimes I don't eat until 12 and I start 5 meals down after that just because I'm I'm on my bodybuilding. So like if I don't eat till 12, if I fast until 12, I'll wake up, I'll drink a cup of water with some small key limes and just squeeze them in there. Oh, you're not a breakfast person? See, I can actually go without eating in the morning. But if I'm waking up, like right now, I gotta be everything has to be on cue. Like from the moment right after I do my fasted cardio in the morning, I'll be getting my first meal in me. Then my second meal, 2.5 hours to 3 hours, 2.5 to 3 hours later. Third meal, you know what I'm saying, then down. So everything is like 2.5 to 3 hours for sure. So it does take me time to eat. It takes me a lot of time to actually eat throughout the day. And you know what I'm saying? So every 2.5 to 3 hours, my body is hungry. And for me not to eat muscle, you got to make sure you feed your body. It's like you don't want your body sitting here burning up muscle, and you know what I'm saying, you wake up like, oh, I just worked so hard to get those biceps, and your body then ate it up. You don't want that. That's the worst feeling in the world, I promise you. So you got to eat. But a lot of people that want to lose weight, they go out and they buy these fancy schmancy weight loss kits that tell them everything that they should eat, and that's not how you should do it. Yeah, so and they tell you the discipline is hard. It was hard at first, but then once I got on it, I have an addictive personality. It's a good and a bad trait. So whatever I do at that moment, oh, I'm all for it. I'm depth in. Whatever I'm learning at that moment, and it's very interesting, I have to learn it to a T. I have a very like addicted. I have an autistic way. My aunt and them, they all say this, like, you have an autistic way of learning. I do, and problem solving. Like I have to solve a problem. I can't leave stuff unsolved, or I can't leave stuff undone or unaccomplished, because then it's just like I'll feel like I'll beat myself up. I'll feel like a failure. So the way I learn and the way I am is just it's natural. I have an addictive personality, and I'm addicted to going in the gym and building muscle. I'm addicted to getting like knocking down new weights. That shoots. Yeah. So like I like to knock down new like when I went in the gym and I went in there and I just lifted, I was like, okay, let me just see if I can hit this 295 pounds. And I hit that 295 pounds, and everybody's like, damn, okay, you just walked in here and deadlift that, like, no warm up, no nothing, like, no warm up, no nothing. Just went in there and knocked 295 pounds down on deadlift. And everybody's like, dang, okay. So then in squat, I'm like, all right, I want to be able to squat 415 for sure by the end of the year. So, I mean, like, it's just, you got to have goals. You got to have a routine. You got to have a plan, and pretty much everything like that. But I try to tell people, with eating the right foods, the right herbs and spices, you can do a lot of help and good to the body. Like a lot of people think like you need all these meds and stuff. The natural meds are herbs and spices and roots. They come from the earth. Your body is made from the earth. You know that, right? So you have every mineral in your body damn near that's in the earth. So why wouldn't you connect back with the natural plants and organisms of the earth to heal yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. You wanna know what's crazy? It's crazy because people be like, dang, why you make it sound like that? And I'm like, well, because it's like you gotta chill out. You gotta kick back. You know what I mean? You can't just be like, oh, I'm finna eat like this and it's gonna work. No, it's not. You gotta have, it's like a set science in order to look the way and feel the way you want to feel. You know what I mean? It's my rule of thumb is look good, feel good, play hard. You know what I'm saying? And that's all about the grind. You know what I'm saying? You look good, feel good, because when you look good, you're going to feel good for sure. And when you feel good, you're going to play hard. You're going to have a ball. You're going to enjoy it. You're not going to be worried about nothing. Who wants to walk around feeling sluggish all day? Who wants to walk around overweight all day? And I know people that are like, oh, I like my fat. No, you don't. You just don't want to work out. I hate when people tell me that. Like, oh, I like my fat. I would want to get like you, but I like my fat. You don't. You want to work out. You just don't know how to start. Hey, what's up, Brittany? So like you want to work out, but you just don't know how. So and or you don't know where to start. And a lot of people got this misconception that in order for you to work out, you need to be in a gym. You don't. You don't need a gym. All you need to do is get out here. All you have to do, I'm telling you, is get out here and start walking. Once you start walking a couple days, start jogging. Once you're jogging a couple days, start running. Don't stop. Just keep going. Just keep going. Now, once you start to lose weight, because you're going to lose water weight, 10 pounds of water weight first. That's why I hate when people say, I just want to lose 10 pounds. No, you want to lose 20 in all actuality. You want to lose 20 because the first 10 is just water weight. The second 10 is going to be body fat. Okay, that's going to be fat. That's going to be you burning fat. Oh, I want to lose 10 pounds. No, you don't. You want to lose 20. I like to tell people that too, and they're like, well, why 20? And I'm like, no, I want to be around here. No, you don't. You want to lose 20 pounds because your first 10 pounds is water weight and whatever is coming out of your body if you've changed up your diet. How do you get rid of water weight? Cardio. You got to sweat. You got to sweat in order to get rid of water weight. You got to sweat in order to get rid of anything. So you got to do cardio. Most definitely. Cardio is cardio. You got to do it. I hate doing cardio, but you know what? If I look, you got to get up and you got to do it. You want to win? You want to feel good? You want to knock your goals down? You got to get up and you got to do cardio every day. And not every day, at least 5 days a week. If you're overweight, and this goes for anybody that's overweight. If you're overweight, because I was overweight and I can talk like this. If you're overweight, the first thing that you want to do is you want to lose that water weight. So that first 10 pounds when you hop on the scale, you want that gone. I don't get excited. Now, anything after that, oh yeah, it's on and popping. Because now I know I'm burning fat. Walking counts. Try to walk fast. Try to speed walk. Try to power walk a little bit. Put a little pep in your step. Like, people don't understand that, but that little bit of pep in your step is burning extra calories. You know what I mean? We got all these little gizmos and gadgets now. We got smartwatches. So okay, my heart rate needs to be peaked at this. So if your heart rate needs to be peaked at 145, you know how fast you should be walking to keep your heart rate peaked at 145 to burn fat, to be burning calories. You know what I mean? And people have this misconstrued like, oh, I want to burn fat. You know what I mean? Or I want to do cardio at night. You want to do cardio after you done went through your whole day, ate, hung out, drank, and did all that. Now you want to go do cardio? No, wake up and do cardio first. Wake up and go do cardio first, and follow your meal plans, and go work out afterward. At the end of the day. No, that's a start. You want that? You gonna lose. That's how it starts. You're gonna lose inches, then it's gonna go to pounds. Inches and then pounds. Don't get that misconstrued. That's exactly how it works. When you start to, it's gonna burn, but it's gonna be burning you off in inches. You're gonna be knocking off weight. You're gonna be all the excess weight. Because remember, up underneath all that weight, you got muscle. Your skeleton, like when people be like, oh, this person's big bone, your skeleton's not big bone. Okay? When people be like, oh, this person's just solid, like, no, you're overweight, but your muscle probably underneath is lovely. Like some people, like my natural body structure, I didn't even know. Like my dad had a bomb body structure. My dad had like he was big, real yoked up. My brother's like real yoked up. All my brothers are like real big and their body structure. And when I broke my fat down off of my body and I went back down to normal size, I actually started to see my body structure again. And I used to fight. So strength training is different from weightlifting to build muscle. Like those are two different things. You got to know what you want to do. Do you just want to go in there and be strong? Do you want to build the body that you want? If you want to sculpt your body, that like you want to be a Picasso in the gym, then you need to play with weights. You got to play with weights and you got to go heavy because that's when your muscles get smooth and dense and be looking real good. You know what I mean? And you be feeling good out there with the Venus and Serena body and all that. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta play with weight. And a lot of people are afraid to touch weight. A lot of people are afraid to go in there and throw weights around and be like, oh, okay, let me go in here and do squats with weights. For real, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you the truth. So a lot of people get it misconstrued, and you know want to know what's crazy? They think because like I'm like they think like I'm so strict, but I'm really a fun individual. Them squats are serious. I'm really like a fun individual, but when it comes to working out, I'm serious because I don't want to get injured. I don't want to injure nobody, and I don't want nobody to be talking no mess talking about it didn't work. I know the program, like the way I do stuff, I know it works because I ran it for myself for a whole year, and I lost all that weight in a year. I'll show you guys my before and then my after. All that, like the picture that I don't know if you guys were watching it when Sin held it up when I was on there when I entered their live. They showed a before of me and that first year. So now I'm just building muscle and playing around. You know what I mean? And shedding weight and leaning out, you're going to lose. I hate when people say, I just want to lose 20 pounds, okay? No, we're going to break you down to where you're supposed to be, and then we'll build muscle, and then we'll make it look smooth. We'll put it where you want to. But you have to sculpt your body how you want it. It doesn't just come like that. And then, like, people are like, well, I'm like, I had somebody tell me they were 300 pounds, okay? No face, no case, no name, no trace. I had somebody say, I'm 300 pounds and I want to, but I wear it well. Okay. She sent me a picture. I was like, okay. She's like, I want to be 220. You're 5'2". You're shorter than me. No, we're going to go a little bit lower than that. I hate when people tell me like, oh, okay, I want to be 220, all muscle. You're 300 pounds. You're overweight and you're 5'2". You need to be 150, 145, 135, around there. I know some people can't get down that low, but that should be like the goal weight because all that excess is just fat. There's no muscle there. And you cannot turn fat to muscle. Fat does not turn to muscle. I hate when people say this. Fat does not turn to muscle. So if you ever hop on my live and say, I want to turn my fat to muscle, what protein you drinking? I'm just going to look at you and be like, huh? It's theoretically impossible. Fat it's a blob of fat, and muscle is smooth muscle. It's just muscle. It's solid. So everything around that, your muscle is under your fat. So you can't turn your fat to muscle. You just can't do that. It doesn't work like that. So don't freaking forget that fat cannot turn to muscle. Don't say that no more. So a lot of what I do is I talk to people about their goals and I try to get them down to, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's talk theoretically. You're 300 pounds. You should be at 150. You need to lose 150 pounds. Okay. You should be lower than that, but ideal is for you to lose 150 pounds. Can we do it? Yes, we can. We can. It's doable. If I was 220 pounds, okay, and I got down to 160 in like 8 months, 8 months with being on the road, I got down to 160. Then I dropped down. That last 10 pounds was like teeter-totter. Then I dropped that last 10 pounds. Right now, I'm a solid 150, and I'm straddling 148, 150, but I'm going to be about 144, I think 145. Yeah, so I appreciate it. So like I'm gonna be probably like 145. Now walking out on stage, I'm probably gonna be like 143. And y'all better not laugh either, because I'm gonna have them live stream and everything so y'all can see me walk out on stage. But I was supposed to, but COVID hit and I was ready. Like I was ready. Like abs were coming in, I was motivated, and then COVID hit and then everything shut down, everything got canceled, and then so now I'm getting myself back going. So in these next 6 weeks, you're gonna see me cut a lot of weight. You're gonna see me build muscle still, but I'm gonna be cutting a lot of body fat. So you'll be seeing abs. As soon as my abs come in again, like I get this little pudge off. Yeah, no, I gotta leave the donuts alone. I can't be eating the donuts. But as soon as I get that off, I'm good to go. You feel me? So that's gonna be cardio, 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 cardio. Repetition, 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 repetition. So that's what it's about. Um, Other than that, like I try to tell people too. This is another thing. This is some. I'm sorry if I'm just blabbering on. I try to tell people this too. Drinking a gallon of water. Now I want to break down what water does to the body while losing weight. You are flushing out fat cells on the regular. So it's good that you're peeing. Don't be afraid to pee, because you're peeing out all the toxins that don't need to be in there. You're peeing out all the fat cells, all dead cells, all the stuff that doesn't need to be in your body. Okay. And now you are allowing your kidneys and your liver to replenish itself. Okay. So drinking a gallon of water a day is going to help your organs replenish themselves. People forget about this, that your body will heal itself, but people wait to the last minute until they have major health complications before they take care of it. You get what I'm saying? So like they'll wait till the doctor's like, you know what, you're a diabetic. The doctor will be like, you're on the brink of being a diabetic. You need to change your diet. You need to change this, and you need to work out. You know what I mean? But then people will wait. They will wait until it's too late and then be like, I need to fix myself. It's too late. But you can still get on that train and better your health, but it's too late. So now you're pushing the issue on getting healthy when as soon as the doctor told you, hey, you're on the brink of being a diabetic, you're on the brink of having a stroke, you're on the brink of having a heart attack. Okay. Instead, people have this facade in their mind. Oh, it's YOLO. You only live once. Huh? What you mean you only live once? So just because you only live once, you gonna kill yourself? That's basically what you're doing. You're killing yourself slowly. And and people keep saying like being a diabetic, you add all those salts, all those sugars, all that stuff to your food. Sodas, you do it to yourself. Nobody does it for you. You go to the store, you make the purchase. It's a produce aisle right over there with fresh. You know what a lot of people do? They go buy processed frozen fruits, frozen veggies. Frozen fruits have a lot of sugar, unnecessary sugar. Fruit is sweet already. Fruit is sweet already. Like when I put my fruit in my cup and I blend it down, it is sweet to me. I can eat fruit all day. That's my problem. Like I can really go for a strawberry or a handful of blueberries all day. And that's cool. But people have this in their mind because they're used to drinking sodas and juices and all the flavors that they don't know. Yeah, a lot of sugar. And they don't know what your taste buds don't know what real sugar is supposed to taste like, what natural sugar tastes like. So like when I drink a soda, it's sweet. It is sweet. If when I eat donuts, I don't eat Krispy Kreme because they're really, really sweet, but I will eat like a regular donut shop. Um, and when I eat at a regular donut shop, I'm slamming that little donut because it's just enough sugar on the top, and the bottom part has no. They usually don't put sugar in the bottom part. It's just the donut. So a lot of other places they have a whole the Krispy Kreme, they use a lot of sugar, and it's just sweet. So your taste buds are used to artificial sugar. So what happens when you drink water while you're dieting, while you're working out, your taste buds start to get used to water, right? It's used to that bland taste, just regular taste. Water's not even bland. It just depends. I drink a lot of spring water. I don't drink purified or distilled. But your body gets used to drinking water. So then guess what? When you go to eat a strawberry, it's sweet. You go to eat an organic banana, it's sweet. You go to eat some blueberries, they're sweet. or if you might have a tart batch, but you know what I mean? Like, you'll actually get the actual flavors. You go to eat garlic, sea moss is really, really good. Sea moss, elderberry syrup, and black seed oil, man, those three, whew, those three right there, yes. I kid you not, Scouts Honor, I promise you. Those three right there are amazing for the body. And they do some amazing things. I promise you. And it's a couple herbs and spices that, man, I'm trying to tell y'all. I started following Dr. Sebi back in 2002. And that was a long time ago. So I adopted that alkaline diet. So I loved it. You know what I mean? I loved it. And I would still eat meat periodically and go back to being, I would go vegetarian, call myself a vegetarian, and then I go eat meat again, and I'd bounce back and forth and straddle the fence. So what I like to tell people is, know what you're putting into your body. Cells, now that cell nutrients, you're talking about cell food, you're talking about food for the cells. That right there, man, cell food helps with your digestive system as well. Really, really good for your body. I promise you. Black seed oil, extremely good. Helps flesh out all your dead cells in your body. Your cells die out. They do. So when your cells die, I got to get my whiteboard back so I can draw it for you guys. When your cells die and they die out, they're sitting in your body if you're not drinking enough water, if you're not drinking or eating the right stuff. So what happens is you're sitting there like, okay, well, you know what? Your body's like, all right, just sit it over there, sit it over there. And what happens, it starts to pile up in different places, right? And what happens? It causes cancer. Those are dead cells. They're nothing. But they become something. They become an abnormal growth in the body because they're just sitting there. They're never getting flushed out. So black seed oil actually helps to flush those dead cells out of the body. Elderberry. Now, that is amazing for the body. Elderberry. I like fresh elderberry. If I can ever get somewhere and get fresh elderberry root, I promise you, I'd make my own juice. I'd make my own syrup. But elderberry is the best. Like, that right there, immune system boost, helps fight against diabetes and all that stuff, helps fight against blood clots and all that stuff. I guarantee you it's really, really good for the body. It helps to level your sugar levels out. It's really, really good for the body. There's a few things out there that is really, really good for the body. And I know that a lot of people are afraid to take a leap of faith and try something different, that they sit there and they're like, you know what, I don't know what this does, or I don't know what this does. It's too expensive. I'd rather go spend $120, $120 on just straight supplements that I need for the month and know that I'm set, than to go spend $120 on a couple bottles just to drink for a day or two or 3 days and put the wrong stuff in my body. So definitely, I will tell you this. All the health food stores have what you want and what you need. 9 out of 10, if you don't have it there, you can order like sea moss. You can get that offline. It's different websites that you can get it from, and a lot of people do have sea moss. Even elderberry, like certain Whole Foods don't have fresh elderberry. Hello, the real deal, Larry. Thank you for stopping by, boss. J Petty, you too, man. So like, some of the stores will have fresh elderberry, and you can just buy it and make your own syrups and make your own juices as well too. So like, I'll try different stuff. My ginger shots are fully loaded, and with my ginger shots, I put everything in there. They're not the ginger shots you go get from these little juice bars. They're fully loaded. They have everything in there, and that really does help boost your immune system. My family, to the point to where my family, they kind of fight with me like, hey, are you gonna make some more, or what are you gonna do? Are you gonna do it or no? Are you gonna make sure we have a jar before you go back out of town? Do we gotta come pick it up? Like, you know what I'm saying? How much we gotta pay you? Like, now they're starting to pay me. They're like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we know that you're not gonna do it for free no more because I gotta go buy all the ingredients. But to keep my mom them up to par, yes, ginger shots work very, very well. A lot of people don't understand the health benefits of ginger or garlic, and it's crazy. That's one thing right here. Garlic, 76%. It will cure 76% of most diseases. Damn near. With the blood, with the heart, with the digestive system. So remember, all diseases start in the what? The stomach. All diseases start in the stomach. And it's been proven that really there's only one main disease. Man, for sure. Just hit me anytime you're ready. Anytime you're ready. I do this daily. This is a ritual. This is a ritual. This is like everyday life for me. This is like taking a shower and tying my shoes. Everyday life for me. So like most definitely just like entering to this whole healthy lifestyle. I'll tell you guys why I started. I used to hang out a lot, and I used to like be out and hang out with my homies, and we'd be out drinking and partying a lot. But remember, I always like bounce back and forth from vegetarian and stuff. So I party a whole bunch. Thank you, I appreciate it. So like I didn't realize it, but my body was like getting weak on me. Like my insides were like turning crazy. And then like when I went to the doctor one time, I'm like, what's wrong? They like, you know what's wrong. Look, the nurse said, Dad, you know what's wrong with you. And I said, what? She said, you're not taking care of yourself. You're drinking too much, partying too much. So they're pumping me full of saline, right? Trying to hydrate me and stuff. And she's just talking to me. And she's like, you already know. She's like, you know what's wrong. So like after that, I was still like hard headed, you know what I'm saying? Still hanging out. But I had gotten a car accident. And when I got in a car accident, I almost pretty much either died or I could have been disabled. Like I got ejected out of the car. So, and the people I was with left me. And mind you, I just spent a whole bunch of money on drinks, partying. Like we got a hotel room for the night, like all this stuff. So when they left me, and then I ended up in the hospital, and I was in the hospital for a whole week. And the doctors and the nurses were like just so amazed at my body structure. They're like, you should be paralyzed. You should be dead or paralyzed. You should change your life around. They kept telling me that. So like they kept telling me that. They're like, you should change your life around. And like, so you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there and I didn't have nobody. So all my family came down to the hospital and they was just sitting in the hospital room with me. And you know what I'm saying? The nurses had a charity. A charity paid for my whole thing, my whole stay. It was just crazy. Life-changing moment. So I got out of there, and then 3 years later, I had a health scare. And with that health scare, it's like, okay, Dave, it's like I had a second chance at life. You feel me? I had a second, third opportunity at life. I had a chance to do something different. So it was like, okay, cool. So I started getting serious about my health. And then when I started getting serious about my health, I really started taking the time and start understanding the vegetables, fruits, and taking my time and really reading and getting into it and seeing the difference and just, you know, talking to different people and people who had gardens and stuff. And I started learning different things. And then my best friend, he had a garden. He has a full-fledged garden at his house, like full-fledged, grows everything from watermelon, strawberries, tomatoes, to everything. So I had to be in the house for a month. And he was like, you need something to do while I'm at work. I'm like, all right. So he's like, I'm going to get you a plant. So he gets me this plant and I learned how to grow tomatoes. Then he showed me the potatoes and I learned how to grow those. So in a month, I had learned eating right. I started changing everything about myself. I started seeing my body change. And then I started working in the fitness industry. And then that really changed me. And then too, I was working in corporate America. So you want to look good, feel good, play hard. It's true. Like the Wolf of Wall Street, you want to look good, you want to feel good, and you want to play hard. So, but in order for you to do that, you got to keep your body up to par. You can't be sick. If you're trying to get wealthy, you can't be sitting here trying to figure out how your health is. Like, oh, I can't get up and work because I don't feel good. I'm sluggish. My body's shutting down on me. You have to take care of your body. You have to do the minor things that you need to do to take care of your body. And then once you start to do that, you'll start to see a huge difference. Like, you won't even be worried about it. You'll be like, okay, cool. Woke up, I did my cardio. You got your 35 to 45 minutes of cardio out the way. Now you go on about your day. You got a boost of energy. Guess what? You're ready for the day. All it's going to do is give you a boost of energy, burn some fat. You know what I'm saying? Get your metabolism going because you're going to be hungry right after that. Get your first meal in you, or key lime water. I like key lime water. You can wake up and drink a cup of water with a couple key lime squeezed in there, and that will get your digestive tract going, and that's also going to get your metabolism going. So it just depends on what your goals are. If your goal is just to lose weight, or maintain a weight, and you know what I'm saying, just get healthy, you can do that too. That will be more beneficial for you. But if your goal is to lose weight and build muscle, you got to do things a little bit different. You got to tweak stuff. You got to eat a little bit more. You got to eat a certain type of way. You got to eat at certain times. You got to be very disciplined. But like I said, taking vitamins, taking your fish oil, elderberry, and the sea moss is really good too. You can take sea moss every day. Your black seed oil, and drink your water. That's all you need. And that's all you need. I'm telling you. And eat veggies. I eat my veggies raw. I tell everybody this. You will see me sitting here chewing on asparagus raw. Like, what is she doing? Just chewing on asparagus. I will eat down my asparagus raw. So, after that, I changed. I started getting into it. Then I started driving trucks, and I gained all that weight back. From me getting myself healthy and taking time and putting myself back to where I need to be, I gained all that weight back. 220 pounds plus some. Because I was 220 pounds. I have never been in my life over 180. And I was 220 pounds. Like, I went from 150 to 220 pounds in a year on this truck. Because I was co-driving, and all we were doing was hitting all the food spots, drinking, partying, all on the road. We picked up smoking. We were smoking cigarettes and black amounts on the road. So we picked those bad habits up because those is what truckers was doing. But then once we start to break those habits, we went cold turkey. We was like, we ain't smoking them no more. Threw those out the window. We threw a whole pack out the window. Like, we're not smoking them no more. We can't smoke in the truck. So now you can't smoke because the truck is moving for 11 hours. Then when it stops, you want to either go take a shower, grab you something to eat. Like, we created a culture. And then when I went solo, I was able to run my whole program completely. I started working out more. I started hitting gyms. I stopped going to the truck stops. I started parking behind the truck stops just to be able to walk in the gym early morning before I started my shift on driving and do cardio, do fasted cardio, just to get my day going. Shower at the gym, because the gym showers were just as good as the truck stop showers. You know what I mean? You take your towel in there, you go in there, shower, you got your shower shoes, go in there, shower, you get out of there, you hop in the seat, and you on about your day, So it just depends on what you want to do and what your goals are and how adamant you are about doing them. So I like to tell people, if you have health complications, it's still not too late for you to fix it and control them. You know what I mean? You might can't get rid of them, but you can fix it and control them. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about how bad you want it, or how bad you're willing to let go of your old bad habits. You know what I mean? Are you willing to change? Are you willing to let old habits die? Because the only way you're going to grow is if you let old habits die. The only way you're going to see progress is if you stop doing some of the things that you're doing. Are you willing to give up drinking? For those of you that drink every day, like, oh, I have a glass of wine every day. Are you willing to only have a glass? Willing to cook your food 6 days for a week straight and not go eat out? It's going to save you a bunch of money for sure. Because spending $10 to $20 at a truck stop, well, that was our checks right there. That was $500. Our checks was like 2 racks a piece. So you're spending $500 just on food alone, on food, sodas, snacks, candy. You know what I mean? You were spending a lot of cheese. So when you start meal prepping, you spend about $80 for the week. Boom, there you go. You know you ain't finna go to the store, because I don't even go to the store. Once I buy food and it's on here, I ain't going to the store. I got a barbecue pit on the side right there. Whenever I want to barbecue my meat up, if I got a taste for grilled chicken or grilled fish, pull out my grill, pull over at a rest area, cool little rest area with the benches. I'll barbecue my meat up. I'll do push-ups, pull-ups, dips. I'll even run for about 30, 40 minutes while my meat cooks. Clean everything up, hop back on the truck. It's just all about what you want to do. But I am about to get going, and I will be touching back bases with you guys on my next meal. I have another hour and about 30 minutes before I eat again. So I will be touching bases with you guys, so you guys can actually see me make a full salad. This full salad is pretty much going to be my last meal for the night. I'm going to incorporate 2 meals in one. So you guys will see me pretty much eat, scarf down 2 meals in one. Kind of like a little mukbang right in front of you. So you guys tune back in if you guys have time. Thank you for hanging out with me. Blessings and positive vibes, guys.